Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, very welcome from my point of view to the last session. My name is Роберт Хайнц. I'm from SHC. It's an international consultancy company. Please allow me to introduce and say a few words to my company. We're really focused on three topics, which is payment, self-service, and risk management. We're doing strategy consulting, implementation consulting, and operational consulting in these three areas. So we cover all these things end to end. And our industry groups where our clients come from is the retail sector, the banking sector, and the payment organizations. We are based in Germany, and we have clients all over Europe. And in this projects we do, we also have one project which is retail cash management, and that's something I want to tell you about today a little bit. I think everybody knows that cash is still the most common payment method in the world. Does anybody know how much cash transactions are performed in the European community? Is it 50%, 70%, or 80% of the transactions? How many are they? Do you have any clue? Exactly, it's almost 80% which are performed in cash. So every fourth or every fifth transaction is only card-based. So this shows clearly the importance of cash in these times we are living today. And having this in mind, you all know the importance of cash, of course. When we look then at the cash cycle of the different parties who take care about cash, on the first side the retailers, on the other hand the banks, they are not linked together, but let's have a look at them more closely. If we look at the retail side, you all know that you start paying at the ECR. The ECR is reconciled. You have the CIT transport, which takes the money to the cash center. It is reconciled as well. And then it's again prepared to put the money in the ECR. That's the very simple cash cycle of the retailer. If we look at the cash cycle of the banks, which you are probably more familiar with, you know it's simplified the same way. You have an ATM. This ATM withdraws money. The ATM is monitored. Probably you have a cash management installed, which monitors the cash out and the cash in. Based on these figures, you have the money order. Then you call the CIT, which picks the money up from and brings it to the cash center to reconcile it and refills the ATM. And these two cash cycles are not linked together at all. They're very separate. There are no synergies at all. They're almost not automated. And so the retailer has to pay a lot of money for cash management and cash cycle, and the banks as well. So this leads to the question, how can we solve this? And this then, retail cash management comes into the game. Let me briefly introduce you what we understand on retail cash management. The lady who spoke here this afternoon from the retail group also explained how it works. In general, the idea is that instead in a retail store, instead of a till, you install a small, tiny cash recycler.